basically, what do I do in my first 30 days? Where do I start and how do I start? Okay. I joined the business. I have my e-commerce platform. I'm excited. I am going to get all the tools that I have access to. I'm going to log into my website and I'm going to gather all this information. But then what do I do next? Okay. Are we ready, Naima, to get going?
Yes, yes, we're ready. Good morning,
Awesome.
everyone.
Make
Welcome.
sure that if there is questions or anything that you can think of, put it in the chat group. And Naima, feel free to interrupt me at any time. I want to make sure that we are answering questions at the same time that I am doing the training so that all of you can be better equipped when it comes to your business. So if there is questions or things that you notice on the field that could be the most common questions that people ask, just put them in the chat group and Naima, feel free to share them with me, okay?
That's good.
Awesome. Perfect. So my first step when it comes to actually joining as a lifestyle advisor, actually step number one, I don't know, did I skip the slides? I think I probably just overclick it because I already know the steps, and step number one is becoming a lifestyle advisor. One moment, please, here. Okay. So when I joined the business, my first thing I need to do is understand that I have to make sure my account is always active. In order to make sure my account is always active, I am going to select a smart buy. That's your step number one. You join the company, you select your smart buy or your backup subscription, which today we're going to talk about. I know last week when we did back office training, a lot of you made a lot of questions, and I find that the more we talk about it, the more things we can clarify. So the first thing I do is I join the business. I am sitting down with my upline. What do I do next? Is the first step is select your smart buy. What's a smart buy? A smart buy is an automated monthly delivery of products that you can choose and decide, this month I want fountain of life, this month I want toothpaste, this month I want shopping credits, this month I want fairy flawless. Whatever you want, you select it, you set it, and then you forget it. Every single month on the same date, the order is going to be processed. Okay. If you are a shopper, you can also choose to have a set amount of shopping credits to be accumulated monthly. That means that if this month you don't want to receive products or you don't want to have inventory, you can select shopping credits and save them for the future, okay? So a lot of people do this. I select shopping credits, and then I select that as my backup subscription. Every month I pay my $150 in shopping credits. And then when I have enough, I redeem and buy a larger product. Okay. Now, how do I set it up? I go into my dashboard, shopping, select my smart buy, and choose the products that I want. Okay. I'm going to show you how it looks in a minute. Now, after 3 months, okay, 3 months, I am paying $150 every month in products or in shopping credits. You have both options. Okay. I am going to receive a 10% discount on my already wholesale pricing. Okay, so if you're a lifestyle advisor and you receive 30% discount on the products, after 3 months of 150, you receive an extra 10% off in your products. Okay, so it's like 38% discount. Okay, now I have to generate $150 in personal volume. I want to make sure we understand the terminology. Personal volume is everything you buy from your shop except marketplace, clearance items, and promo. Okay, so if I am buying products that cover $150 in personal volume, how do I calculate the personal volume? Is the lifestyle advisor pricing in Canadian dollars. Okay. So if you live in Kenya, for example, and you pay 70% in BATs and it is the 70% doesn't count towards your PV, okay? It is the Canadian value that makes the personal volume, okay? Now, I am going to select which smart buy do I want. Do I want shampoo and conditioner? Do I want toothpaste and spray? Do I want night cream and fountain of life? Do I want a skincare and get a free cleanser? Do I want 6 antimicrobial sprays and get a free mask? Do I want 3 toothpaste, 3 masks, and 3 sprays and get another free product? Like whatever of these bundles have something for free, because we know when we understand you're using it for your family, your personal care, and they are bigger packages, so you can choose them, okay? Now, I can choose from my Smart Buy bundles. I can choose my own Smart Buy and build whatever I want to build and add this, one of this, one of this, add whatever you want on the Smart Buy. Or if you don't want products, you can choose shopping credits, okay? I'm gonna rewind. You can choose bundles, build your own, or shopping credits, okay? If you are a lifestyle advisor, 150. If you're a lifestyle promoter, 75. If you are a retailer, 35. Now, this is where it gets a little bit, not tricky, but a lot of people get confused. Every partner has a backup shopping credit subscription at the time of their shop launch to protect the commissionable volume in your organization, okay? This is based on the minimum requirement of their shop level. So if you're a lifestyle advisor, again, your minimum requirement is $150 of personal volume every month. If you are a lifestyle promoter, $75 a month. If you are a retailer, $35 a month, okay? Is there any questions up to here? Naima, can you please check the chat group for me or the Q&A panel if there are questions?
No, I don't see any for now.
Perfect. Now, my Smart Buy is separate than my backup subscription, okay? They are different, but they are actually, I should change my words. They are located in different sections in your back office, but they count towards the same, okay? If you have a Smart Buy lower than $150 in personal volume, your backup subscription is going to be run. I see a Q&A there. Naima, let me know if it's relevant to this topic. If, okay. I repeat, if your Smart Buy is lower than $150 in personal volume, your backup subscription will run. You're going to be charged on both sections, okay? So you have to make sure that your Smart Buy covers $150 in personal volume, okay?
Okay.
Yes, Naima.
If I am Alan, I take a Canadian of 75, what will happen? So I don't know if you, LA, I think that's what she means. So if I am LA, but my Smart Buy is 75, what will happen?
Okay. If your Smart Buy is 75, but you are a lifestyle advisor and your backup subscription is 150, then at midnight, we process your Smart Buy for 75, and at 3 a.m., your backup subscription, because the software doesn't know that you want to be on a lower bracket, okay? So if you're a lifestyle advisor, you have to make sure that your Smart Buy and your backup subscription are the same. You cannot be on a backup subscription of 150, but on a Smart Buy of 75 or 35. You cannot be lower, okay? You have to be on the minimum requirement of your shop level. So if you're a lifestyle advisor, your minimum is 150. You cannot have lower than the 150. Okay, if you want to be on a lower than the 150, you have to downgrade, send a support ticket and let us know that you want to downgrade. But just so that you know, at $75, you don't get full commissions. You don't make the same amount of money. Okay, so depending on the level that you are is the money that you make. And we're here to make money, right? So I'm just giving you the best option available for your level. Next question.
Okay, what difference between personal volume and commissionable volume?
Okay, that's compensation plan training, and it is very different. Personal volume is what you buy, okay? What I buy in shopping credits, what I buy in product, what I buy in jewelry, what I buy in my purse, what I buy in my shoes, that's personal volume, okay? Now, commissionable volume is what pushes into the binary. That's the sales to infinity in my team. So when I buy, and I'm gonna I'm gonna add a new share here. Just give me 1 second. I'm actually gonna open another website so that you can actually see live, okay? Just let me open it here. I'm gonna open it so you guys can see the difference in your computer. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. So if you go into your back office, this is how it looks, right? We're having the Mother's Day promotions and the beautiful pieces and everything from your website. So basically, when you go to your dashboard, I'm going to show you something. This is how your back office looks. And this is where you choose your smart buy. Every single product that you buy has a PV, personal volume value, and a commissionable volume value. Okay, so if you open a product, any product, right? And in this case, my product is in Canada. I am a Canadian account. I'm going to buy Fountain of Life for $45 shopping credits. Okay, my personal volume for these is 46 PV. It's right here in the product. Now, 60% of this value, if I pay the value in cash, if I go to checkout now and I pay for it, I am generating $46 in personal volume, and 60% of that 46 pushes into the binary in the form of commissionable volume. Okay, so it's about $23 per bottle, I believe. So if you do 46, I'm going to do the math here. Always bring your calculators to the training. I always like to show you with the numbers. So 46 times 60%, $27.60 will be the CV portion of this product if I pay it cash now. Do you see the difference between personal volume and commissionable volume? Okay, so PV is what I buy. CV is what me and my entire team generates towards a product. Did I answer the question, Naima?
Yes.
Perfect. Next question.
There's no question for now.
Awesome. Okay, so I'm going to continue. Now, in my Smart Buy, that is my step number one. I have product or shopping credits, whatever I want. That's number one. Number two, I have to be a lifestyle advisor. I have to have the status of lifestyle advisor. Why? Because number one, I am going to maximize my earning potential. Number two, I am going to maximize my buying power. That means that I am going to buy the products the cheapest option possible. Now I'm going to be eligible to qualify for MGRS, okay? Because I need to be a lifestyle advisor in order to participate in the MGRS. And is my first step to more benefits and rewards, okay? So I need to be a lifestyle advisor. Why? Number one, because I'm gonna have 30% discount, okay? And remember, you can take a photo of the screen, so if you need to refer to it in the future. Number one, 30% discount in my products. Number two, I can become a preferred partner and have an extra 10% discount after 3 months of 150. And I have to continuously do the 150. So a lot of people forget that, oh, I didn't place an order this month, so I lose my 10% discount extra. So you're still going to buy at 30%, but you're not going to have an extra 10% off. Okay. So I'm going to give you the example, and I'm going to put it here so that you can see it. I love to make this type of referring to the product, right? So if one product is, you sell it for $100, right? Sorry, $100. If you are a lifestyle advisor with a 30% discount, you would buy the same product for $70, right? After 3 months, so month number one, month number two, month number three, every month you buy you buy $150 in shopping credits. Every single month you generate your shopping credits. On month 4, the same product as an LA, you get an extra 10% off. So your product is not $70 anymore. $70 minus 10%. How much are you going to buy the product for? $63. Okay. So do I want to buy the product for $70 or do I want to buy the product for $63? Now, obviously, if I am a retailer mentality and I want to make more money, I'm going to look for the bigger discount. So I need to make sure I am consistently selling product for $150 a month. How much is $150 a month? For many people, it's 2 bottles of Fountain of Life. That's it. Or in some countries, if you are going to use it for your personal use, 4 bottles of Fountain of Life, and you are there. Okay, it's easy and simple. Why? Because I don't want to just stock on products that I am not going to use. I want you to have products that you're actively selling. That's why you have a platform that you can sell products online. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to worry about anything. Okay, any questions on this?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm LA. I cannot see the volume of my personal volume in my team. Or my personal volume and my team volume. Is it normal?
No. Something is going on. You have to see the volume from your team. If you have a team, you have to see the volume, and I'm going to show you where you see it. Okay, let me go back to the website, and I will show you where it is. I'm going to go back to our website, and I'm going to show you. Where do you find your volume? Is right here. So you're going to go to your dashboard. If you do have a team and your team is buying, you're going to go to organization, my team volume. Whatever purchases are happening in your team, you're going to see them here. You're going to see the volume that comes from your team on the left, and you're going to see the volume from the team that comes from the right. Okay? If you want me to look into your account, please put your username in the chat group, and I will be more than happy to check for you. Okay? Next question.
If I lose my 10%, then I continue again 150. Will I get back my 10% or lose it further?
So you go again 3 more months, and then on the 4th month, you start getting the 10% again. You can always get it back. Yes.
Yeah, it's saying I see the volume of mine, but not for my activities.
You see, okay, I don't understand. If you see your personal volume is the only thing that you're going to see. Personal volume is only from you. Commissionable volume comes from your team, and that's where you are going to see it here in the screen.
Okay, she dropped her username in the Q&A. You want to check?
Yeah. Did she give you the username?
It says F, like, yeah, F-I.
Okay, I'm going to check for you. So I don't,
Okay.
probably I'm not understanding her question. So I just want to make sure. Okay, any more questions so far?
No. I will leave the username there so you can check that.
So if you have a team, you will see the team volume under that section, okay? If you don't have a team, there is no volume coming for you. So can I, Francisca, can I share your back office with the team? I want them to see it. Yes or no? Did she say yes or no? Naima, if you can help me. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how it looks. I lost it. These are very good questions. Thank you so much. So I am in Francisca's back office, and this is where you see your volume, Francisca. So that means you have $2,000, $298 in team volume on your left side. Okay. That's your, and you have $55 in pending volume that's coming up. Okay. So you do have volume from your team. This is from your team. And then if you click on it, you can see every month where the money is coming from. And you click on the month and you can see from where that money is coming. Okay, so in the month of April, this is where the money came from. Now, your personal volume, if you want to see how much personal volume you had in the month, you go to your orders. And then in your orders, you can see every order that you have placed, how much PV does it have. So for example, on the 26th, Francisca, you actually ordered something, actually it was shopping credits, I can see here. Your PV for this order was 150. So that means this order qualified you for the PV. April the 22nd, you did another order for 141 PV. On March 21st, another order for 150 PV. In March 16, you place an order, but probably you redeem products. So because you redeem products, there was 0 PV because you didn't buy anything. And I'm going to check it so you can see it. You had $500 in
Danny,
shopping credits. Yes.
And everyone is saying that they don't see the one that you show, and they only see the training one, the account.
Oh my God. Okay. Thank you for cutting me out.
They only see zeros and stuff, and they don't see that.
Do you see it though?
I was seeing it, but yeah, I see a regular one.
Okay, so I was sharing that Francisca placed an order in March. This is from March, actually, March 16. She used her shopping credit. She had $583 in shopping credit. She used 130 to buy this product. And then she redeemed her free gift from the spin and she paid her shipping. So from these products, right, we didn't have PV for her order. So her order was 0 PV in this case because she was redeeming products. But when she buys products cash at checkout, she gets the PV for that order. Is that clear, Francisca? Thank you so much for the question. Anybody else that has questions so far?
I don't see any more questions for now.
Awesome. So I am going to go back to the presentation. Can you see my presentation screen?
Yes, I see it.
Perfect. So now my first way to become a lifestyle advisor is buy the package. When you join, become a lifestyle advisor, period. You receive the best value for your dollar. You receive Opulence points. You receive free product. You receive $400 bonus. This is the best package, okay? You become a lifestyle advisor quickly, okay? This one costs $1,500 in Canada, $1,800 international, $1,850 in Asia, I believe $1,950 in Kenya. Every country has a different pricing, so you have to refer to your back office for pricing. Now, I have a lot of products in here in certain countries like China, Mexico, and Romania. Instead of receiving products, they receive shopping credits. Why? Because they only have certain products in their countries. Okay, we don't have all the products in the country. So, 4 ways to become a lifestyle advisor, have this product, okay? Now, that's option number 1. Buy the package, become an LA, receive $400 for free in products, 47,000 Opulence points, which equals $470 in fashion for free. The second option is upgrade. Start at a small shop, become a retailer or a promoter, and then upgrade to lifestyle advisor. You can upgrade, okay? You can launch the shop, get shopping credits and Opulence points if you do it quickly. If you don't do it quickly, no problem. You just get your regular shop, okay? So if you're a retailer and you can upgrade to lifestyle promoter, or if you're a retail, you can upgrade to lifestyle advisor. You just pay the difference, okay? So if you're a retailer and you pay $210, but then you upgrade to advisor, the difference in pricing is what you paid, $1,290. Okay. But right now, just so that to remind you, you can upgrade for 50% off. So if you want to take advantage of the product and the bundles and the free gifts, you do the regular package. But right now, the upgrade is 50% off. So a lot of people are taking advantage of the 50% retail price. And instead of paying $12.90, then you would pay half of it, which is $645. Okay. Any questions so far? Now, a
No.
lot of people are choosing the upgrade just because they are saving money. Okay, you are upgrading right away. So you are going to get your shopping credits and your Opulence points at half, but you're paying half price for that. Any questions, Naima?
No questions for now.
Awesome. Option 3 is build personal group volume. You can upgrade by building a team, okay? And instead of paying and giving the money, is basically upgrading for free. So how do I upgrade for free? Basically is bring people into your team that would love to see the product, that would love to start a business. They want to open up a shop and join you. Okay? If that's the case, what happens is they join your team and everything they buy, everything they sell, and everything they upgrade becomes your personal group volume. Okay? So if you're a retailer and you bring $400 in personal group volume, boom, you become a lifestyle promoter for free. Now, you can do $600 in personal group volume more and become a lifestyle advisor for free. So if you're a retailer and you generate $1,000 in total, $1,000 in personal group volume, you can become a lifestyle advisor for free. Okay? Or be a lifestyle promoter, generate $600, become a lifestyle advisor for free. Now, how do I get the PGB? We have had this lesson many, many times. So whatever my partners buy, okay, when they buy products and they generate PV, that counts towards my PGV. Whenever they sell products, I get the PGV. Whenever they launch people and the CV value from those launches, I get it in PGV. Okay? So if I start to have a team, I can become a lifestyle advisor for free. You understand it? Now, I have another example. How do I build it? How do I calculate it, right? So I bring Naima into the business and then Naima is excited. She wants to sell products. She buys 2 family packs. I get $630 in CV and those $630 count towards my PGB. So if I was a promoter and she buys 2 family packs, I become an LA for free. You understand the example? Another example is I bring Naima into the business. Naima brings her friend Ifra into the business. When she launches Ifra, and that's $500 in CV, goes to my PGB. Everything your first generation do counts towards your PGB. Everything they buy, everything they sell, everything they upgrade, and everything they launch. 4 things, very basic in the business. It's easy. Whatever people buy, whatever people sell, whatever people launch, and whatever people upgrade. Your first generation team. Okay? So that helps a lot in countries like Mexico or Philippines, where people don't have the funds to start a business, but they want to have product to sell. You can build your PGB very, very quickly. Okay? Questions on this?
No questions.
Awesome. No questions on PGB because believe me, every week I get phone calls for PGB.
Yeah, Abdulia asked, but you clearly explained, so yeah. Okay,
So-
Abdulia said she has a question, so
Awesome.
in the chat or in the Q&A,
Julia,
Abdulia.
is this clear or should I do it in Spanish? Believe me, can you imagine the day that we have a training in all the languages? It's going to be awesome. Okay. So next question. My next way is that I can also become a lifestyle advisor by selling products. Okay. So selling products as a lifestyle promoter will allow you to upgrade as a lifestyle advisor with your personal volume. So how do I do that? By selling products. So if I am selling products, so I am buying products to sell. A lot of people like to do one-on-ones. So if you are actively buying products in order to sell products, obviously you're going to become a lifestyle advisor. Okay. So if you are a lifestyle promoter in the first 90 days of your business, if you generate $1,000, $350 in personal volume, you can qualify to become a lifestyle advisor. I'm giving you different ways because I want to make sure that you all are lifestyle advisors. Okay. So how do I do that? How do I sell product? Obviously, I'm going to buy product one-on-one. You buy the product for yourself and then you sell it. Okay. In many different countries, the reason why we have different options, just so you understand it, is everybody is going to build their business different, right? So when I'm so sorry. I was just reading here how I put the retail price. So I would just want to make sure I'm giving you accurate information. So when I am buying products, depending on the value that I paid for that product is how much PV I am going to generate. Okay, we already discussed that earlier. So based on that price, if I accumulate $1,350 in personal volume, I am going to become a lifestyle advisor for, it's not basically for free, but we want to make sure that people are buying products in order to sell. And I'm going to explain you a little bit of a background when we introduce this is because we realize that in certain countries where people have, when maybe people don't have a credit card, or maybe they cannot generate as much money as they wish, or they don't have a credit card. So they want to buy products to have products to sell, but at the same time, they want to have product because they want to have profits right away. So a lot of people do sales direct to person, and they are able to do a small orders every week instead of doing one big order, for example, of a momentum pack. Okay. So if you buy a momentum pack with 50 bottles, you get the 50 bottles right away, and then you're happy. You qualify for MGRS, you make money, everything. But if you're not selling the product, you get stuck with it. Okay. So I don't want you to just buy products for the sake of buying, but some people, maybe they want to go on a shopping spree. Maybe it's Christmas. Maybe they want to buy everything for their family. So obviously this is going to be the right way to do it, because you can do it with PV, buy any product, and of course, upgrade for free. Okay. Any questions on this?
Oh, I see a question in the chat. Let me read that question. So it says, how about PGV? Is it only during the first 90 days?
No, PGV is at any time. You can be a retailer and take a year to do the PGV, then you will upgrade. And there is no time limit on this. Okay.
Julia says, you answered my question. Thank you. So for your own sales, it's 90 days.
Yes. If you are selling it, you have to be a promoter and you sell your way to advisor. That's your PV. You become an
Wonderful. You can go on. No questions now.
Perfect. Step number 3. So now you set up your smart buy, you become a lifestyle advisor, and then you become a master of prints and links. What does this mean? This means that you need to know your material. What do I have to promote my business? Okay. I need my business cards. I need my brochures, I need to know my booklets, what type of material I'm going to receive, what is my lookbook. By the way, since I'm telling you that you can build your business from home, all of this material is in your back office. So you can find every single one of these loaded in your back office. So you don't have to be worrying about the printed version. You can send them on WhatsApp. You can do text messages with it. You can send PDFs over the phone, and it's just an easy way to share benefits about the products. Okay, so which products do you want to sell, which product you want to focus on, and basically it is material that is there and available for you. Now, you want to make sure you understand them, which product is for what, so that you know which material you are supposed to send when you are promoting the business. Okay, and then you become a master of the links. So what are my links? Number one, follow Opulence Global on Instagram. Be a part of our Facebook group, Opulence Global Facebook page, right? Learn about the business, stay connected to the business. Okay, we have two groups on Facebook. One is the Fountain of Life private Facebook group, which is in English. We also have the Fountain of Life in Espanol. We also have the Forensic Networker website, the Forensic Networker Instagram, the Forensic Networker Facebook Nation. Like, we have groups for everything in different platforms of the social media, so that you can utilize it as material for you to share your business. So all you had to do, and I want all of you to go right now into your Instagram, for example, and I'm going to show you. So if I go to Instagram and I open my Opulence Global, we put for you this week, did you know that you can use, you see all of our stories with our fashion and modeling our, products and all the key features for Mother's Day. And let me just go back so I can show you the products, right? So you can see them on stories, and we provide you with different information on a weekly and a daily basis so that you can see. Now you can use this material for your own business to promote it. You can reshare it. You can put it, you can tag us, you can use it in your own social media to promote. This is my key feature products of this week. And then if you actually go to the website or to the actual page, you can see different products, and I want you to see, hope you see it there. And then you can use all of these photos and this material to promote your own business. So what we have created is different material so that you can actually copy paste and look at this model. Oh my God, I don't know who she is, but I like it. Okay, so we use this material to promote, the fashion pieces, to promote the beauty, to promote, empowering and empowering for the partners when we have some, for example, products on sale. So we have everything when it comes to fashion, beauty, health, personal care in our Instagram page. So I want every single one of you to go online and share and be tap into it, because imagine every morning you wake up, okay, what am I promoting today, right? What's the product I'm going to be focusing today? So you have a wide variety of products on Instagram that you can use to share, to copy, to do your own, put your website, brand it with yourself, and then start promoting the product. Okay, and then last but not least, we have 3 different corporate calls a week. Mondays, we learn about products, okay? Tuesdays, we learn about Forensic Networker, how to do the business, right? Like when it comes to Forensic Networker, if you want to learn and master how to become a network marketer. And then Saturdays, I do live training for your business. I teach you how to do the business, how to grow your business, how to have a successful business, how to duplicate the systems. Anything you want to learn from the business, I can teach it to you on Saturdays. Okay. Any questions on prints and links?
I see Fredosa, she asked, how can I get those material videos, the ones that you just showed? How can, honors get those videos so they can post them in their
So
social media?
videos, okay. If you want to use videos, you just have to go to the YouTube channel and click share. Okay, all of the videos, we have them on YouTube. Now, if you want to share from Instagram, okay, same thing. You go to the video or the stories, and then you can add it into your story. Okay, so I'm going to just give you an example. If I go to the stories and I want to share this one, I can send it to myself, okay, and share it on my own stories. So you can actually share it and make it yours, or you can tag yourself in it. Okay, if you want to reshare something that somebody else is posting. Now, if it's a video, you can go to YouTube and share the video directly from YouTube. in your Instagram too. Okay, now we're gonna start doing a lot of small videos, like video clips, small clips, for example, to talk about shopping credits, to talk about your website, but that's more for training and not only for promo of the product. Okay, I would always use the one video. We have a 7-minute oxidative stress video. We have it in Spanish, we have it in English, and you can use that to promote the product. So if you are promoting Fountain of Life, which I know 99% of you are promoting Fountain of Life, then you can use that video to talk about the product. You don't need to become experts on the product. I think right now with COVID, everybody's just talking about the product so normal. It has become something very easy to do because everybody wants to stay healthy, right? Everybody wants to protect their well-being. So everybody's into investing into these products. Any more questions?
Yeah, I see one in the chat. Give me just a second. So Eric is saying, my question is, when you reach the VGV, is your account like automatically gonna update, or you have to reach the office, you know, to help you out?
If it's PGB and you have it at 100%, and you already reached the PGB, you just have to let us know so that we upgrade your pricing to LA. Okay. But if it's PV, it's automatic. Yeah. If it's PV, it's automatic. If it's PGB, you have to just send a support ticket and then we will confirm and then we just make the change for you. Okay. Because it's a static table that is not dynamic. So it doesn't automatically change. Okay. Next one.
That's it for now. Thank you.
Awesome. Now, after that, you're going to meet my 5. You're going to meet 5 different people in your team, or people that we call the ultimate 5. I am in a lot of chat groups where it doesn't necessarily have to be 5 people, but let's say I am excited and all of a sudden I recruit all my family, right? So I bring my husband, my son, my daughter, my niece, my nephew, my neighbor, right? Then I start bringing all these people. They don't necessarily become my 5. Like if I just started the business, all of a sudden everybody's new. They don't necessarily have to be my 5. It's 5 leaders within your organization that are there for you. Okay. For example, if you are building different markets, and I know, for example, Obdulia or Amarjit or the top leaders know that we have people in different parts of the world. So maybe your my 5, it happens to be people that are not necessarily in your country. Okay, so I'm going to give you an example. I know Obdulia is building Mexico. All of a sudden she can have someone in California that was born in Philippines, and all of a sudden she starts having people in the Philippines. So the my 5 people of that new person could be people in Mexico. So I just want to understand that it would be 5 people within your organization. Doesn't necessarily have to be your upline. Okay, but for ultimate 5 is the top income leaders in your branch, in your organization, that are there for you to help you and support you to grow the business. Mind you, I find that like when our top income earners are on the chat, okay, great. But if they are not, in many of those team chat groups, corporate is involved. So you always have that support that comes from corporate directly. So you don't have to worry about other partners or leaders in the organization. Okay? Perfect. After that, your next step, Daniela, this is going to be my target for this month. So today, for example, is May 8th, the month just started. What is your target for this month? So if you're going to start your business today, May 8th, you start your business, you create your list, you are at LA, you decide which one is going to be your Smart Buy for the following month. What is going to be your target in the Opulence Highway? I am in LA, I'm going to qualify for MGRS, and I'm going to become an LD1 next month. Actually, you can become an LD1 this month if you want to. We have a lot of partners that have done it in 7 days. They come in, they are ready to talk to people, they are excited about this opportunity, and they are just recruiting. They are just talking to people saying, oh my God, I just joined this opportunity. You can make money from home. It's an e-commerce platform. We sell fashion, beauty, and health. All you have to worry about is promote your website. We have all the material available for you. Next, let me show you the products. Let me take you to a presentation. Let's look at what you have. And a lot of people, because they are excited, and I have shared my story a gazillion times, start building the business and start ranking up very fast just because they are excited. Okay, they are happy to share the great news of the product. Okay, so I want you to set up a target. What is going to be your target for 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 6 months, 1 year? Where do you want to be in 1 year? How much money do you want to be making in a month, next month? You see, the beauty of this is in here, you get to choose how much money do you want to make. Plan ahead for that. So if this month I want to make $1,000, but next month I want to double my income, can I do that? Can I do that? Can I duplicate my income? Absolutely yes. Can I increase my sales? Absolutely yes. Can I just get more people to buy products? Absolutely yes. It's up to you. You understand the difference? I need to know where I want to go, so I decide this is where I'm going, this is what I'm doing, this is how it's going to be. One, you have to draw your path. We just don't randomly are in a place in life just because life took us there, right? We are there because we wanted it to be there. We chose to be there. We grew up to be there. Yes, life happens and circumstances are around us, but in the business, you can choose how that income is going to come from, where that income is going to come from. How are you going to be building a team? Where the volume is going to be coming from? Okay. Am I looking at my back office every day? Am I making changes in my business every day? Or do I look at my business every month? Do I go into my back office once a week? If you are not connected to your business, you are not going to make it happen. But if I connect to my business, I am following my social media. I am looking at my back office every day. I am looking at my volume every day. I am following up with my partners every day. Who am I helping today? If I have the right mindset and I'm helping people on a daily basis, is that going to make a difference in my business? Absolutely yes. So, what is your target for this month of May? Okay, I find that we just go in live like January, February, March, April, May, like it just passes by. We don't have a goal. We don't decide what we want to do for the month, right? We have to decide how our month is going to look like. You see, when I finish in the office and then I go, to do my other activities, and I always know where am I going? What do I want? What am I doing now? What's my next conference? What do I have to plan for the next day? Like, I am ahead of the game because I am taking responsibility of my pathway. But if you are not in that front seat, if you are sitting in the back seat and then you're slipping, guess what? Somebody else will tell you when you arrive. So do you want somebody else to tell you when you arrive, or do you want to be the one who decides when are you arriving? You see, I always say when people call in the office, for example, and they question about volume and they want to know, where do I see this? How do I find that? I realize that a lot of times, some people who are actively looking at their back office every day, and then they go, they have these questions and they ask, and, we are there for them. And I always say, this is not about you making the money. This is about when are you making the money? Okay, the money is there. The CV will continue to accumulate month after month after month after month. You have the volume there. It's going to be sitting there. It's going to be happy for you. It's exciting. Now, right? Do you make money because you decide that you want to make money, or no? You simply don't, right? So this is where I want you to become super conscious about it, right? And understanding, like, okay, where am I going? What am I doing this month? What am I doing this week? How many hours am I putting on Monday? How many hours am I sitting down in my desk on Tuesday? And like Naima was saying, yes, I have my children and they are around here and they're playing around and they're making distractions. But right now, from 10 to 12, I have to give my undivided attention to my training, right? You don't know my circumstances out there. but I am giving you my undivided attention from 10 to 12. Right? I think somebody is probably here that I was talking to you last night. It was about 10:30 or 10:40, and we were on the phone trying to place an order for a lifestyle advisor. I was giving my undivided attention. If you ask me, can I call you? And I am there for you, that means I am leaving other things to be with you on the phone. You are doing the same thing for your team. When you are there for your team, you're helping somebody else in your team. Guess what? That's going to come 10 times folded to you because you are there for people. So my question to you is, based on your target for this month, knowing that this is where you want to go or this is where you want to be, what are you doing today? Okay. Is there any questions, Naima? I just see the thing blinking.
I think I was talking in the mute. No question right now, just compliments. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate you.
Okay.
Amazing training.
Now, I teach a success process that contains about 5 different things, right? So if you follow the process, you are making a list and you're writing down the name of the people that you're going to be talking to, right? So I'm going to write Naima's name. The first thing I need is someone to call. I put Naima's name. I need something to say. So I have to follow the script that I'm going to say to Naima. Then I need someone to present to. I'm going to say the script to book an appointment and present my business opportunity to Naima. After that, I'm going to ask her for a referral, and then I'm going to follow up and do the process again. So I need to know in which process am I talking to that person. Okay? So I need someone to call, something to say, somebody to present it to. Ask for a referral and teach the perfect launch. All I'm doing is I'm going to call Naima, introduce her to the business. I'll tell her to book an appointment. I will show her the business. Then she decides. I ask her for referrals. Who do you know that would like to do what I do? I teach them what I'm just teaching you. What are they supposed to do in the first 30 days? And then I move on to the next person. Duplicate. If you see that your business is stagnant and you are stuck in the same spot, it's because you are not duplicating what you're doing. And all you have to do is find a way to make it so easy and simple for people to follow the process, have someone to call, something to say, someone to present to, ask for referrals, and teach the perfect launch. It is supposed to be simple, but we're humans, right? We complicate things, right? Life happens, right? So this process is not always perfect. I call it the Mickey Mouse number. But part of it becomes, perfect. But if I know in which process you are, so let's say I call Naima. Naima was busy with her kids. I told her that I can do a presentation for her. She tells me, okay, Wednesday at 7 p.m. Then on Wednesday at 6:30, she calls me and says, Daniela, I'm not going to make it. My kids are going crazy. I have to take them to the park. I will not be able to make it. No problem. I go back to point number 1. I follow the script and rebook it. No problem, Naima. I'm sorry you cannot make it tonight. Can we do tomorrow morning when the kids are at school? Follow up. I can. Okay, what about Friday? I can. What about Saturday? I can. Like, it's your job to make it happen. It's not always going to be in the day that you decided. Originally, she was going to see it on Wednesday. It's now Sunday. Did you follow up with that person? Where is she standing at? Are you building a relationship with Naima? Is it genuinely care that you want Naima to know about this product? Is there a value on what you have to offer to Naima? Why? Because if there is no value to you, there is no value for people. Simple. And this is why I love these trainings, because these trainings are not only about the business. These trainings are about you. These trainings are about what do you do with your life to grow, to evolve, to become better, to expand, to build your empire, to inspire people. What is it, right? So your process is different than my process. My process is different than Naima's process, because guess what? Naima, you have 3 children, right?
Yes.
So Naima has 3 children, and I believe your husband is back home, right? So you are by yourself in the United States. So
Yeah.
imagine that. My life is very different than Naima's. Maybe you live in the middle of nowhere with your children. Maybe you don't have children like me. Maybe you have a very demanding job. Maybe you are actually looking for work. Maybe you are single. Maybe you are divorced. Maybe you are going through a separation. Like, we are all in different stages in our life. But the value proposition of Opulence is the same vehicle for everybody. For the top income millionaire, and for the person who hasn't even started the business, the value proposition is there for everybody. Okay. So I'm going to ask you to make your list. And I know many of you do have it, but if you are new on this call and you're looking at this for the first time, I use this memory jogger because sometimes we prejudge people and we say, oh no, Daniela, no, I don't think Daniela is going to like this. No, I'm not going to write her name down. Next, Claudia. No, but Claudia, no, I don't think Claudia is going to want this. No, I'm not going to put her on the list. Next one. Oh, Adriana. No, Adriana has 2 kids. No, I don't think she's going to make it. No, I'm not going to put her on the list. Next one. Obdulia. No, Obdulia, like, she's a businesswoman. No, she's not going to look at me. She's never going to listen to me. Like, she's super busy. No, I'm not going to put her on the list. Next. All of a sudden, you didn't write 5 names because you made a decision for those people. So who's the selfish one here? Who's the selfish one here? Type for me on the chat group. If I am choosing who to call, who's the selfish one in here? You. Absolutely, Ifra. Because you are deciding for that person when that person hasn't even looked at the opportunity yet. When you don't know what's happening in that person's life. And let me share something with you. I have something called the chicken list. And one day when I take you into my office, I'm going to show you. I have a book of like my chicken list, right? Like the people that I was so scared to call that I never call. I never wanted to call them. Like I was so panicking to calling them, and I call it my chicken list. Like it was the people that I admire so much that I could never ever think that they're gonna just pick up the phone from me. And I was so shy that I just don't want to call them. I was like nervous, like my stomach would be upside down, and I would be like, there's no way I'm gonna call this person. Like, no, I would be in panic mode. I was in fear. I was in fear. I was assuming they don't want this. I was assuming my product is not good. I was assuming that they're not gonna like what I have. Well, guess what? If I am passionate about what I do, if you don't want it, great. I already have a no. I already know you didn't want it, so I might as well ask. So the memory yogurt allows you to see people who have been in the industry. If you know people who are in the direct selling industry, those are people that you want to call. Okay, family and friends. Why do we start with family and friends? It's not because we want to bug you, right? It's because you feel comfortable talking to them. Okay, so last week I did a presentation with my family and I was showing them the value of what I do. Not because I want to recruit them in the business, but because I see value in what we have. Right? So, is this making sense to you? And why do I want to call the person that sold me a boat or my carpet or my furniture or my home? Why do I want to talk to these people? Is because you are already thinking in your headspace who would like to do what I do. But instead of you choosing who would like to do what I do, I just write the name now. And instead of having 10 people on the list, you're going to have 200 people on the list. And then you are going to have a directory of people to call and do a presentation for. In this case, it is actually easier because you can promote your business on social media and then you can start talking to people and chatting all day. If that's what you want to do, you can randomly be talking to people without the need of have to going somewhere. right? So I'll tell you, before we need to book an appointment, go for a coffee, do the presentation, talk to people. Now I can do that staying at my home. Now I can do that. I can do 3 presentations a day if I want to. I can do 2 presentations. I can do 1 presentation a day if I want to. I can be booking 1 presentation a day. So I'm going to put you into this. Open up your agenda. I have my planner right here. Open up your agenda. How is your week looking like? My week is like fully booked. I have everything that I am going to be doing. Like I write everything. You see, if I'm going to take my children to the doctor, if I'm going to go to the dentist, if I have to, freaking take a shower at 6 a.m. in the morning, write it there. You need to know how your day is looking like. So when I am planning ahead, I know at what time I'm going to be doing my business. But if I don't know at what time I'm going to be doing my business, oh yes, my agenda matches my outfit and your outfit too. You see, Naima, people notice that our colors are matching.
Very colorful. I like it.
So my point to you is, when am I working my business? You see, I was talking to Abdulia yesterday and she said, you know what, Danny, I'm going to put my alarm at 7 a.m. every morning to do this. Perfect. If alarms works for you, grab your cell phone and put alarms for you. Do it, like whatever works for you. If you work better by writing it down, put it in your agenda. If it works better setting up calendar notes, put it in your calendar notes. If it's better to put alarms, put alarms. Whatever works for you. You know, something that worked for me, and I'm going to show it to you. These I learned it in a training, personal growth training, and I hope you like it. Let me show it to you. So I have this neon rubber band, okay? You know those ones that come in the vegetables? So this is the negative thought rubber band. And all I do is I pinch myself every time I'm thinking something that I shouldn't be thinking. So you could use it as a reminder, right? And then if you wear it every day, believe me, it hurts. When you have done this 5 times over the day, I can tell you, in the beginning, my arm was like super red. Now I don't do it because I control myself on what I'm thinking. So if a rubber band helps you, do it. Like what it is that is helping you remember things that you have to do. Why? Because we are in fully control of our time. We are 100% fully in control of our time. So if on a daily basis you're doing laundry, then you're cleaning, you're feeding the kids, then you have the kids, then the kids have to go to school, but they can't even pay attention because they are just, excited because they just ate a bunch of chocolate. Like, what are you doing to control that? On top of that, now you got to do your business. So I love color coding, Stephanie. Thank you so much for sharing. You have seen my tracking sheets that are color coded because it makes my eyes easier. And I, no word of a lie, I have it right here, all my colors that I use for, color coding what I do. Why I want to color code it is because for me it's easier. So when I open up, I know Opulence looks blue. So everything I see blue is regarding Opulence. Right? But I need to know that everything in my business is pink. Or if I'm meeting a client is brown. And my eating lunch time is orange. Why I'm booking that? Because I need to know where am I putting my time. And if I don't control that, the day is going to control you. So at the end of the week, you're going to go, what did I do this week? What did you do this week? How many people did you call this week? How many appointments did you have this week? How much money you made this week? How much money? Anybody wants to share their sales for this week? Okay, share with me. How much money did you sold this week? Was it $100? Was it $20? I want to hear profits. Tell me, I sold 1 bottle of Fountain of Life. I made $20 in 20 minutes. Awesome. That's a win. I want you to celebrate that victory. How much did you sell this week? Anybody wants to share? Put it in the chat for me. Don't be shy.
By all shy, I guess.
No, you know
I
you're not
myself
shy.
don't practice that. I need to practice. Like I think I sold like 3 bottles of Fountain of Life and one toothpaste, but we need to, get used to celebrating even the small wins.
Exactly. The reason why
Yeah.
people are not sharing is because they think it's not big enough. So Dion sold $200 of Fountain of Life. Is priced under
Wow.
its wallets. Amazing. Are you tracking your sales, Dion? Do you know your numbers? Are you saying, you know what, $200 in a week, that's nothing. I want to make $500 this week. So I want to challenge you. Ronan sold 10 bottles of Fountain of Life, one toothpaste, and one LA. Awesome victory, Ronan. That's fantastic. 10 bottles of Fountain of Life. If you're making an average of $20 per bottle, that's $200. Great. One toothpaste, $20. Great. One lifestyle advisor, $250. So his week average, just from his personal activity, was about $350. So am I content with $1,000 a month? Fantastic. But what is your goal? What is your goal for this week? What is your goal for today? 2 bottles. Somebody else sold 2 bottles. That's awesome. So why don't we make it a goal that this week you sell 5 bottles? So if last week you sold 2 bottles, let's do 5 bottles this week. Because it's only going to push you to do so much. Right? So actually over 450, thank you so much, Ronan, for clarifying. Everybody makes different profits. So in Canada, if I go based on the website, average $20. By the way, my arm is still hurting from the rubber band. Why? I want to remember this. No negative thoughts coming my way, because we are what we think. And the reason why people are not sharing how much they sold is they simply didn't sell. I know it. Don't be shy with me. I know it. I know how much you're selling because I see the orders every day. Okay, 5 bottles of FOL. Yvette, congratulations, my dear. 5 bottles, that's awesome. Okay, but if your week passed by and you didn't sold anything, you just didn't make any activity. Maybe, you were caught up with all the activities. Maybe you were with your kids. Maybe you were cooking. Maybe you were doing laundry. Maybe you were doing the dishes. Well, guess what? That's life. Okay, I don't want you to be a victim of your circumstances. I want you to be a victor of what you are doing and where are you going and what are you facing. I want you to be inspired. And I can tell you something. Every Sunday, we're doing something called the leadership cocktail, right? If every single one of you had 5 guests last week with Ronan, for example, I know Ronan did his episode last week. Amazing, by the way. And I have 5 people to follow up in the week. I can have 1 person per week, right? If I had 5 people attending my leadership cocktail, I can book a one-on-one session with each one over the week. Okay. And I don't know if I have shared this story with you, but I am all about going against the excuses, right? But this happened to me once. So when I was in the field, there was this, and one day I'm going to share with you, I was like, I love jewelry, as you know, as you can tell, I love jewelry. I love, matching colors and everything. So in my previous company, we used to work all year for $35,000 in sales to earn a diamond ring. So I have my diamond ring collections for over the years of I have, I think 1 per year. I should have about 10, but we used to work towards it, right? But because I had a full-time job, so remember when I came to Canada, I was working as a graphic designer and I was making $5 an hour. So when I joined, I recruited myself into this industry. I knew that I can generate more. So I would make sure that I would book 1 appointment per day. And I used to have my trolley in the bus because I didn't have a car. So the only day that I can actually work full-time in my business was Saturday. So I would book 3 appointments for Saturday. My goal over the week was to book 3 appointments for Saturday because it is the only day I can work, right? Because my job was from 11 to 7, but you know, you never leave really at 7. So I was never able to sometimes book 2 appointments that were too late. But I remember I used to do it in the summer because it just gets darker later. Spas and skincare classes in the evening. So I would go back home with like $500 in sales, $800 in sales, $250 in sales. So I would go home with like cash in my pocket, right? So within 6 months, I earned my first car and I didn't even have a driver's license in this country. So when I share my story with you, it's I want to inspire you because life has changed so much, but people are willing. People want what we have. So because I can only work on Saturdays, I make sure my goal for my planner was to make sure I have 3 appointments on Saturday. All you got to do is focus on the day that you want to work. So I believe it was for about 5 years that I work in that company making $5 an hour. I made sure that every Saturday I had 3 appointments, in and out, in and out, in and out. So it was beauty breakfast, it was a friend's lunch, and coffee tour in the evening. Every Saturday was in and out the same thing. And it's the only day I can focus in my business. But that Saturday gave me 10 diamond rings every year in and out, minimum sales of 35,000 a year. This is wholesale, by the way, yeah, not retail. But my point to you is that I can choose what I want to do, how I want to make it happen, and how much am I making. So if you're choosing that, you know, $500 a week is what you want, I want you to work towards that $500 a week. It's easier to focus on what's going to happen this week than what's going to happen in a year. I don't know what's going to happen in a year. I know what I can make happen this week. I know what I can make happen today. So I make my list. I don't prejudge. I have my planner. What am I doing this week? I want you to become aware of what are you doing this week. Last but not least, I'm going to message those prospects. I get to let them know what's happening, right? Hi, Ronan. I heard you're coming back to Israel. And guess what? I'm going to be traveling there. How's your schedule like next week? Let's catch up for coffee. Right? Like, I know, for example, Julia, if you're back in Israel, oh my God, you're going to be a recruiting machine, man. Like, you are going to have the perfect excuse to call people because guess what? After, I don't know, a year or something, I am back in Israel. And we got to catch up. And let's get together this week. And I'm coming to your area. Right? Like, it's amazing. So I am just looking for the excuse. I'm working on an important project. I want your take on it. Right? I love that. So, by the way, I just came back. I am in quarantine. I am just like so excited to see you. Why don't we meet next Monday? 10 or 11? Monday or evening? Wednesday or Thursday? But guess what? You already know when you're working. If you don't know when you're working, the day is going to run you. I'm telling you, and I know it because it happens to me. It happens to me. I'm going to give you an example. Yesterday, perfect example. I go into the office. I have 4 bookings. I have 4 different calls. I know I have to be there for the team. I'm rushing. All of a sudden, I see a notification on my phone. Sorry, Daniela, you missed the call. I'm like, how did that happen? It was like I was like 5 minutes late. I said, I'm so sorry. I'm just coming back to my desk. Like I had to come back, stop whatever I was doing. Why? Because I get caught up, right? I have like 300 projects at the same time. So I go back to my desk. I'm so sorry. I was like, 5-10 minutes late. Can we still catch up? Absolutely no problem. So sometimes it happens. It's normal. It's life. How we react to it is what makes it different. And it was Friday, right? So at the end of the day, mind you, I was teaching binary compensation plan and CV to our IT team, because we're building the new infrastructure for the mobile app. By the way, I'm so excited for that. But they were asking all these amazing questions, and what happens to the volume, and what happens in Business Center 2, and what happens here, and why this person has volume here, why they don't have it here. It was awesome. So I was like digging more and more, and I love it because I am also learning. Believe it or not, I am also learning. And they are eager to learn because they want to make sure like what we display is what we are supposed to display. And I want to make it like dissected more for you because I am like you on the field. I want to know where my CV is coming from. I want to know who is bringing that volume. I want to make sure that I can bring that happiness to my team. You know what? Like Ronan, for example, if I knew, do you know how much your team is selling? I used to do this every single week. I would do recognition for my team because guess what? You sold $450 this week. Wow, the team needs you. I want every single one of you making $450 on your personal IGAs. Because guess what? Maybe the person who sold 2 bottles is like, oh my God, if Ronan can do it, I can do it too. That's going to be my goal for this week. Guess what? All of a sudden you become an inspiration. Now the person wants to do what you did because you know what? If he can do it, I can do it. Or if I'm not confident yet, Naima, I'm so proud of you. How did you do it? Like, can you share with me some tips? Like, how do you do it? Now you become an inspiration and the meeting needs you. So I want you to start doing weekly meetings with your team, understanding what are they selling, how their daily activities look like. It's not just about doing presentations and not knowing what's the closing ratio. If you have 10 guests in your meeting, how many people are saying yes to the team? How many people are saying yes to the opportunity? How many people are you recruiting in a week? How many people are you getting in your team to do sales? I need to monitor that for my team. Why? Because then they could be inspiration for others. I'll tell you an example, and I have shared this many, many times with you. I don't have kids, right? So because I am not a mother, I always felt that I cannot relate to mothers, to people who have children, because guess what? Everybody I meet someone with like Naima with 3 children, what are they going to say to me? Oh my God, Daniela, you have no idea what I have to go through on a daily basis because you don't have kids. You don't know how my day looks like, right? So I always felt like, oh my God, but you guys are awesome. You guys do so many amazing things for their children, and I don't have that. So guess what? I started to doing third-party credibility. I wanted it, my friends and my prospects that have children to relate with other women that had children because they cannot relate to me. I can tell you do 3 gazillion appointments because maybe I have the time, but Daniela, you don't have my life. You don't have 3 children. You don't know what I go through. Right? So I wanted people to relate to people, but when I can show women that having 3 children at home and they can generate $2,000 in revenue a month, will that make a difference in your life? Absolutely. Do you want to meet my friend Naima? Absolutely. Let her share her story. Then Naima comes and shares her story. Right? Ifra, I'm sure it happens to you gazillion times because you see women in, women out, people helping the community, people doing all this kind of stuff, but you feel like, okay, like how can I connect with these women? Agree? I've been there. I know it happens. But what excites you? What motivates you? This is what's coming here, right? I'm going to book it. I'm launching a team in Mexico to bring this project to life. When are you free next week? I don't tell them and I don't recruit them over the phone. I just tell them that I am excited about this project. I want to launch it in Mexico. I want your take on it. Let's sit down and talk about it. When are you free next week? And book it. You have to have your agenda. Hi, Obdulia. I am so excited. I'm going to be coming into Mexico next week. I'm working on an amazing project, putting a team together. I want to sit down and I want your opinion on it. When are you free next week? Don't be afraid to pick up the phone and call these people. You have to call these people at the end of the day. You can send them a text message. You can book a call over the text message. Say, hey, oh my God, I just started a new business. I'm so excited. I would love to share it with you. What, do you have 5 minutes to talk? Book the call, because a lot of people are just busy that if you just pick up the phone and call, they're not even gonna, pick up the call. Yesterday, I sent a text message. I do 5 love notes a day, right? So that's part of my daily activity. So I have one of these amazing entrepreneurs that I help in my Hispanic Women's Network, and she opened a mobile store, right? It's a mobile store with Latin American products, and it's actually called Tienda Móvil. So this lady started all of a sudden, like the blog Toronto made a video on her store looks beautiful. She actually opened up a store, but she continued to be mobile. So I've seen her grown in her success and nourish and flourish. So I sent her a message, right, saying, hey, like I saw your blog Toronto video. I love it. I'm super proud of you. Congratulations. It was just an encouraging words. All of a sudden I received an automated message from WhatsApp. You know, those automated messages that now you get when you are using and I'm going to read it to you because I have it right here. So this is an automated message. Dear customer, thank you for contacting us. We're experiencing a large number of messages and calls at this time, but it's very likely that we will take a longer time to answer you. We remind you that we already have a number in the store, so you can always give us a call or go to our website. Anyways, it was an automated message. This was yesterday about 4 p.m. when I sent her this message. She replied to me this morning. Thank you so much for writing me. Okay, she took a day, right, to respond, because obviously she's using this for her business now, right? I wish you the best, and I thank you so much for the opportunity, because it's thanks to you that I've been, achieving success in my business. I send you a big hug. Have an amazing weekend, right? Like, she responded until today. So a lot of times, if I had picked up the phone and called, probably she wouldn't have answered. Right. So at least through a message, I remove that, fear aspect that sometimes we have at picking up the phone. She replied to me. So now I have an open conversation and a warm contact. Right. So now I have the opportunity to follow up with this person if I want to. Why? Not because I want to sell her something. It's just because I need to build a relationship. Right. So now I can tell her, I am working on a special project in Mexico that I would love to bring to life. When do you have 5 minutes to listen to it? Or when do you have 5 minutes to talk? Can I call you at 8 p.m.? Right? Questions?
Yes, Danny, we have 2. First one, Charlene, says, how do I get the recording of the leadership cocktail? I am at church at that time, but it was later after lunch. So where can she get the recording of the leadership cocktail? Is it our YouTube, Opulence Global YouTube, or is there a certain one that she needs to go find it?
I didn't understand.
She wants the recording of the cocktail leadership, because at that time she said she's in church. So
Okay.
she was
So
wondering
what
where
you
she.
do, I'm going to actually share it here. So that is actually training for everybody. So I'm going to show you what you got to do. And it's very easy, but sometimes we just forget. Okay, so what you're gonna do, let me just share my screen. So you're gonna go to YouTube and then you're gonna type Opulence Global. All the videos are here, okay? You're gonna type Opulence. You're gonna go into Opulence Global page, okay? This page, yeah, that's Daniela in the washroom. And let me just turn it off. So this is our YouTube channel, and this is where we have all of our videos when it comes to training, when it comes to the product. If you want to learn about the products, if you want to learn about the company, if you want to learn about compensation plan, anything you want to learn is right on YouTube. So all you can do is watch videos, right? So you're going to go to playlist, and we have different playlists. So right now we have a leadership cocktail playlist. If you want to be inspired what other leaders are doing and how they have built their business, I want you to go here. So we are loading all the calls here on a Monday. So whatever happened on Saturday, whatever happened on a Tuesday, whatever happened on a Wednesday, it's here. Okay, forensic networker. We have business training, product training. So business training, I'm here, for example. We have about 162 videos that I have about business training, 48 product training, 67 forensic networker, 5 leadership cocktails so far. We are having episode 6 tomorrow with our amazing, phenomenal Rico Kilau. He's the business development manager in the Asia division. And I know, Rico, are you here? I miss you though. Is Rico here? I know he's not a he's here. Um Raise your hand if you're available so you can invite the team for tomorrow. And anyway, so all the videos are here, and you can actually take a look at it, see it, watch the videos, watch the opportunity videos. We're going to be also revamping all of this. We have to like make it updated and everything, but we're always working. So you also have something called, for example, in the Fountain of Life, you have 11 videos. And this is where I want you to see. We have the oxidative stress video, which is a documentary about 6 minutes. And we also have it in Spanish. Okay, oxidative stress, ¿por qué nos enfermamos? So this is a phenomenal video that you want to watch so that you are equipped with the basic information people need about the products, okay? So that's that. When it comes to Fountain of Life, and important information about the product Fountain of Life, it's on this folder, okay? Any more questions in regards to this? So even if you are at church when the leadership cocktail happens, you can always have the time to revisit that. And, you know, I want to continue to encourage you. The leadership cocktail is not only for you as a partners. The leadership cocktail, it is for you to invite guests. Okay, I want you to invite guests. This is where, by the way, I was doing Opulence University a couple of weeks ago with new staff members that actually joined our customer service department. And I was watching our ferry on the runway. Oh my God. I was so excited. Actually, I want you to see this video. If you have never watched Ferry on the Runway or how we manufacture shoes, oh my God, this is super powerful video. So you want to share with people, why are we #1 in fashion? Right? The products that we develop behind the scenes, like I just love it. We have been on The View, so you have the entire TV program here for The View. All of the fashion videos are also in this folder, okay? So I really want you to go dig, understand your video. So when you're doing presentations, even you can show these videos, right? The shoe manufacturing video is like super powerful. Like I cry with that video. When I look at how they do our shoes, it's just phenomenal. Phenomenal craftsmanship. Okay, any more questions?
The other one is Shirlene. She said, "Can you send me the script and the other documents that help Excel documents?" I think she's talking about the scripts that you were using earlier.
So the scripts are in your prosperity book. If you download the prosperity book, I'm going to show you as well here. Let's see if I can show you where. So if you go here under dashboard in your back office, okay, training, business tools and training, okay, download your prosperity book, okay? All the scripts are here. This is part of your training. If you don't have the book, for example, in Philippines, Mexico, China, Romania, that they don't actually receive a welcome kit box, you can download everything. You know, we're an e-commerce platform. You don't need to have it printed, but you can print it in your home. You can just download it, or you can order it under promo material, okay? You have your pathway, which is your compensation plan, how to set up your iPayout account if you want to pay in OXXO, your business tour, your upline declaration. All the graphics that I share with you today are here. Fast track to Royal. Actually, the fast track is also on your prosperity book, your online shop application if you're launching people, you know, live and they're not going on the website. Like all the documents are here. Now, if you want to have product tools, you go to the product section, and in here you have posters, all the catalogs. Have you seen the latest catalogs? I just love this. Okay, so if you want to talk about shoes or jewelry or fashion, whatever, but if you want to talk about Safe Home Revolution, all you got to do is saying this or click on the e-catalog, right? It's going to take you to Isu. And then from Isu, you can share and do captions. So if you share this to a client on WhatsApp, for example, and you're talking about Fountain of Life, okay, or microsilver spray, right? Whatever product, then you click on the product and they can go straight into shopping. Look at this. So in reality, people can just do everything from their phone. I hope this gives you clarification as well. Next question.
Okay. Fabronia said, kindly show us how to upload the Opulence Visa card.
The Opulence
Opulence
Visa card?
Visa card, yeah.
Okay, so if you did receive a Opulence Visa card, all you have to do is register it. So let me go back to the website. Can you see the back office here, my dear?
Yes.
Sorry. Here, can you see the back office here?
Yes, I see.
The Opulence. Okay, I just want to make sure that you see what I see. So basically what you got to do is my Opulence Visa card on your dashboard, under financials, my Opulence Visa card. So you receive the Visa card and all you have to do is load it here. Okay, in this case, this is my test account, so there is no visas. All you gotta do is add a new card. So you put your Opulence Visa card, the information that they gave you, who's gonna be the identifier, because remember the Visa card right now, it says Opulence partner, it doesn't say a name, right? It could be anybody. So you're gonna put your name, the card number, the CVV code in the back, the expiration, and then you're gonna add it, okay? Then you're gonna go here where it says my Visa card, hold on, TrueCash access for the registration. So you have to register first so that basically you are creating an account with TrueCash, okay? So you're gonna log in or register, and then you're gonna explore the features for your card. You can log in automatically into the card, okay, with the Visa card registration, and basically you register, right? Now you can also do it through here. Another way to do it, it's go here to TrueCash access, and you're gonna put your Visa card number and your CVV. Then you log in and it automatically is gonna populate the information from that card. You're gonna finalize your registration. Once you registered, you can move the money from your e-wallet into the card. Now, personally, if you ask me, I like iPayout better than the TrueCash Visa. Okay, I wanna make sure that everybody understands it. These are third-party companies, right? They are not Opulence. Okay, TrueCash is a separate company, iPayout is a separate company. All they do is pay people around the world that are in this industry. So there are different fees involved within each platform, okay? So I just wanna make sure that you know that every partner charges differently. So I find that TrueCash is a little bit more expensive than iPayout, and I love that iPayout can actually deposit it in your bank. So with iPayout, you do your iPayout access, you create your account with iPayout, which is this website. So you create your account here, and basically they deposit your money directly into your bank account. Okay? So for tax purposes, for people who are, obviously making money, the intention for you is to make money. So then you can obviously report to your taxes authorities, the income in your business and all of that. But I find that using your Opulence iPayout system is actually cheaper than the Visa card. iPayout do have a service of a Visa card, so you can just order it from there. I think it's $7 US, and they ship it with FedEx to your door. So they have a Visa card option as well if you like to have a Visa card. It's different than the Opulence Visa. Don't get confused, okay? The Opulence Visa card has a True Cash logo. That's one company. These visas coming from iPayout, this is the logo, okay? It's completely different. They're two different platforms. Now, another thing that iPayout has is that they can transfer you the money in your own currency. Okay, so if you want to deposit in US dollars, if you want to deposit in Kenyan shillings, if you want to deposit in euro, if you want to deposit in Bitcoin, if you want to deposit in Mexican pesos, you can do that. Okay, so I absolutely love this. Any more questions?
Yes, another question. Steph's asking, are there country restrictions for the iPayout system?
It's not country restrictions. What I would do is there is a chat box here, and then you send them a message and ask. Say, are you providing a service? Like, for example, I know in Rwanda, they use Rwandan francs, right? So when you click on it, you can ask them, I live in United States. Can I add my bank account of my country? What it is the best suggestion for me? Ask the question, right? They have a phenomenal customer service department, and you can just ask the question here. I believe they are 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or something, or 6 p.m. Eastern time. So you can always send them a message and ask the question about it. This, I know for many countries, actually, I have the map with iPayout. I can look for that. Actually, let me just see if I have it right here so I can give you proper information. So just give me 1 second. And I'm going to check for you. Any more questions in the meantime?
Yes, so another one I see in the chat. Give me just a second. So Abdulia is asking.
Hi, Abdulia.
She said, Danny, can I work on a smaller version of this with FOL, toothpaste, and in Spanish? So I guess she's kind of talking about translating. That's how I think what she means. Can I work on a smaller version of this with FOL and toothpaste in Spanish?
What do you mean a smaller version? You mean
A smaller version? Because when you were showing us the catalog, that's when she wrote this up.
Yeah, actually, well, that is like, I would love to show that just because you can open up the spectrum of what we have. And I know, for example, Abdullah, you're talking because in Mexico, we don't have all the products in stock, right? As a company, we don't have all the products. You can see it, by the way, we just have to reconnect Abdullah, see if we can start shipping other products. But so far, if you are going to be going to Mexico, we can start bringing other products as well. Just something that is not, I know, for example, shampoo and conditioners, because they are too bulky, it's hard to bring. But yeah, you can definitely have, like, basically the Safe Home Revolution, we wanted to bundle up all the products in one. So instead of doing that, you can just have, Fountain of Life and toothpaste, which is like the current products that we have in the country, or you just talk, currently in Mexico, don't talk about the rest of the products until they are available in Mexico too. Great question.
Wonderful.
I love it.
Also,
Ronan saying she recommends iPayout. I recommend
yes.
iPayout.
Yeah, I was gonna read that, but thank you, Danny.
Awesome. So I'm gonna see if I have in iPayout section, I know I have a map. So with the map, let me see if I can show it to you here. One of the things I loved is that all of the different banks that they work with iPayout, and then you can choose the funds that you want. One thing I love is, for example, if you want to have a Visa card, you can order different Visa cards. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's say, I don't know, our team in Kenya have family in Canada. So all of a sudden, if they want to do that, they can have different Visa cards that go to Canada. and they are still living in Kenya, right? So they can have Visa cards and transfer the money in Canadian dollars, for example, into a Visa card for their children while they are in Kenya, and have their own card for Kenya. You understand? So these are things that like I personally think I pay out. I'm just looking for the map. I actually have it in front of my desk because I love it. They do have a map of like how they work with different countries. So anyways, we can have another iPayout call. I believe also we have an iPayout training video on YouTube. So you can use that as well to learn more about it. Okay, any more questions? Awesome, it's 11:45, so let's continue with our training. Okay, okay.
I see one more question, but it's regarding the iPayout.
Go ahead.
Okay, just a second. So can we pay with Bitcoin with the iPayout?
Yeah, actually, iPayout can pay you in Bitcoin. That's what it means. I don't know if they still have that option, but if you want to, if you are investing in, you know, coins like crypto and all of that, iPayout has the option of transferring your e-wallet into Bitcoins. Yeah, I think they do have that option as well.
Oh, wonderful.
Awesome. Okay, great. So now, an amazing prospecting tool that I find that it has worked for a lot of people. We used to have like, actually it used to be named Very Flawless Corp testimonial page. Now it's called the Safe Home Revolution. We added it into the news lights as well, where you always add your prospects there for them to know about the website, right? Like learn about the products. That's where people share testimonials. That's where you want to send people there. I know Obdulia, for example, is administrating the group in Spanish, where we are constantly uploading testimonials. You can go there. I see that nowadays people are not sharing as much testimonials as before. It's been 3 years where people have experienced phenomenal results with the product. So we have Fountain of Life separated and the rest of the Safe Home Revolution, but you can find testimonials on all the products from people all around the world. I find that people are not sharing their testimonials as much as they used to, because now the credibility is there. We don't have to basically prove to anybody that everybody needs to have and protect their well-being, right? So I find that now, because people know like, okay, like hands on, I want to take care of my body regardless of my condition. Fountain of Life should be we should be able to talk about Fountain of Life to anybody. Every single one of you, every single one of your family members, everybody should be actually, you know, taking care of their health and their well-being with Fountain of Life. So regardless of your condition, whether you're sick or not, I find that nowadays people are more doing that. And that's why we have less people focusing on a specific condition or a specific change or a specific result with Fountain of Life. Okay. Having said that, we are highly paid storytellers. So all you are doing when you're connecting with people is talk about your 2-minute story, is talk about, you know, your experience, is talk about your journey, is talk about, you know, what you do on a daily basis. So in order to do that, you know, I always like to take time to hear your stories. I know today we're running a little bit behind because we had a lot of questions and I love it. I know even if it's not related to the training, you want to come in here, say, and get your questions answered. So having said that, you know, how do I do my 2-minute story? How do I talk to people about my journey and about myself? So let's say you just started your business today, you are new and you have not built your 2-minute story. So what are you going to say when you are introducing to people? Why are you doing this, right? So you're going to talk about when you launch your business. So actually, I just launched my business last week, or a month ago, or 6 months ago, or 5 years ago, or I actually have been in this industry for the past 18 years. Whatever it is, right? Why did you start it? I want you to think for yourself, why did you start your business? Is it because you wanted to make extra income? Is it because you wanted it to, you know, to be able to provide to your children? Is it because, you know, Naima, I don't know, maybe your husband is far, you wanted to have your own money, you wanted to have your independence, you wanted to be financial free, whatever it was, the reason why. Maybe She just wanted it to meet new people. You see, when I started my business, I just wanted it to meet new people. I was new in this country. I didn't know anybody. The only person I knew, it was my landlord, okay? The lady that rented the apartment where I was living. It was really the only people I know. And she was actually, I would say, like, she was my how can I call it? My cheerleader, right? She was like, you gotta do this, you have to join this, right? And so she was basically my cheerleader. So why did you start it? Who introduced you to the business? I recruited myself. Like, I knew about this industry from when I was back home, so I knew about it. Like, I recruited myself. But who introduced you to the business? Was it your sister, your aunt, your friend? you know a friend introduced me to the business because they knew about fashion. In my case, it was a friend. you know when she introduced me to this business, I was working in this company as a distributor before, and she knew I love jewelry. So she introduced me to the business. I was just so excited. I became an LD1 in 24 hours. I remember back in the day, because I was just excited. I didn't know the products. I've never seen the products. I have not even received my kit. I don't have shopping. Like, I don't know anything. I was just so excited to join this new venture, and I was excited about the compensation plan. Then you share the product testimonials. Then you started to see the jewelry. Then you started to see the cost. Then you started to share testimonials on Facebook. Then you started to see results. Maybe you did try Fountain of Life and you experienced phenomenal results right away. Maybe your story is product related. Okay, in my case, my story was not product related in the beginning, right? I just wanted it to make more money. Then business testimonial comes in place. Maybe you want to say, with this business, I was able to sell one bottle in Fountain of Life in 20 minutes. So I can bring into my house $20 average per hour. Maybe your business testimonial is, with this business, I was able to actually make $450 this past week only in a couple of hours by launching people and opening shops around the world. I don't know what it looks like, but I want you to celebrate that victory. But because we don't celebrate our victories, we don't think that it's relevant to us to sell, 5 bottles of the Fountain of Life or 2 bottles of Fountain of Life. Mind you, 1 bottle of Fountain of Life. It's how you say it. You see, with this business, I can decide how much money I make and go sell 1 bottle of our amazing product, the Fountain of Life, and bring home extra, 30, 40, 50, $100 a day. A day, it's how you say it. So I want you to find the art of telling your 2-minute story and build it. So I have a sample here, and then we're going to open up the microphone for the last few minutes of the call. And maybe somebody wants to share their story. I started my part-time business in Mexico City a couple of weeks ago. I felt that I really needed to do something other than my job. I wanted it to bring, revenue for my children. I always dreamed to, taking them to Walt Disney. So I said, you know what, I'm going to do this. And I wanted to, start saving money to bring my children to Walt Disney. So my sister-in-law shared the business opportunity with me. I received a call one day from her, and she told me about this high performance antioxidant product called the Fountain of Life that she was using. So she sent me a link called the Oxidative Stress Documentary Video. She added me to a Facebook group, and I started to look at all these people with all these testimonials, and I was blown away with their results. There was customers coming from all around the world using the product. So I started using it, and I saw a completely change in my energy, in the way I was sleeping. I had lots of pains and aches in my knees, and the pain was gone. So all of a sudden I started noticing amazing results with myself. So I started my own part-time business just to offer the products to friends and family. Everyone needs to have a product to preserve, their well-being. So my business started growing almost immediately because I started selling the product. I started having customers over my website. So I started making retail profits. Then I thought to myself, I know a lot of people that can use extra income. So I started telling people about my experience and these incredible products. Some people got as excited as I did and launched their own online shops. Over the last year, my online shop has done over $50,000 in retail sales. Can you believe that? My target is that within 1 year, I can double my job income and quit my job. So why don't we connect one day next week and have a conversation about this business? I find that even though I'm reading a sample for you, I feel inspired to do this. I feel that I can do this. I want to do something like this. So I want you to build your own 2-minute story. And if you already have one built, we have about 5 more minutes to share. If we can have 2 people or one person, one of the leaders, to share their story to inspire the rest of the team to do so. I would love to hear from them, Naima. I know when we share our stories, we get super excited. And then by the time we finish the call, we're like, oh my God, like I want to go build it, right?
I will see this question quick and then we can go from there.
Awesome.
Charlene is asking a question about the catalog. She said, is it English, or are we able to change it to like a different language?
No. So the ISU is only digital. It comes in the language that it is. I think there's a section that you can translate, but only for the text portions. And our catalogs are basically image based, so there is not much text. So I would love to hear. I see Mufon Usanga. Hello, my dear. Would you like to share with us your story? We would love to hear it. Mufon, are you there? Maybe he's not there. Do you want to share your 2-minute story? Raise your hand if you want to share your 2-minute story. Awesome. I know. Rico now is raising his hand. Hi, Rico. We miss you.
Hi, Danny. Hi, Naima. And it's already late in the evening here. And, I will be sharing my story tomorrow, though. But nonetheless, we just want to invite everyone to our virtual leadership cocktail for tomorrow. This is an opportunity for you to be inspired, to learn more about the different success stories. And that's a beautiful thing about this. As you know, this is a part of the three parts of our robo recruiter system, and you have to understand that one of the things that will allow people to join us, to partner with you, is through inspiration. And I agree, I've been inspired to a lot of stories coming from Ronan, coming from Ifra, coming from Bern. And this is an opportunity for you to of course, because some of the guests relate to different types of people. And tomorrow I'll be sharing with you how we get started here in the Philippines, how everything was orchestrated, and how we are able to achieve success here in the Philippines in just 2 years of the sharing the product, sharing the opportunity to people. And I would just like to encourage everyone, when you join that virtual leadership cocktail, make sure that you greet your guests, acknowledge your guests so that they might feel important. In the chat box, just say welcome here, because it's very important for us to recognize our guests on that call. And of course, looking forward to that. Very excited about it. Make sure that you invite your guests and of course your whole team as well. So thank you so much, Danny. And Naima, you're doing a wonderful job in hosting. Thank you so much.
I love Rico is saying, okay, you want to hear my 2-minute story? Join me tomorrow for 1 hour. I love that. I can't wait for that call, Rico. I know it's going to be amazing. Sometimes we feel like, can we really be inspirational? Like, what do I have to show people, right? And even happens to myself. I'm like, do I really can inspire people? And sometimes we doubt, right? We're human too. But I know, Rico, that people are going to be inspired with yourself, with all these years that you've been in the industry, and of course, sharing with the team the adversities, right? The challenges that you have to go through, and what that have brought you to where you are today. So very, very powerful. And of course, I'm super proud to working with you on a daily basis. So awesome. Anybody else would like to share their 2-minute stories? Awesome. So we're going to wrap up the call. Naima, do you see someone that would love to share their 2-minute stories? It would be awesome.
I see like some hands up, but I'm not sure if they want to share or if they had questions.
So if I'm sharing that, you should share yours. Maybe grab your baby and we want to hear your story. Let's inspire the people. I love it. He's so cutie. Hi, baby. Okay, share with us, Naima.
Okay. Hello everyone. I will quick share my story. Although I haven't write my story down, but I kind of summarize a little bit. The reason I joined Opulence Global was because I'm a mom of three. I'm all by myself, and I really hated like waking my kids up every morning while they still want to sleep longer. I wake them up. I take them to childcare. I drop them off while they're crying after me, and that really hurt me the most. And I always dreamed about having like time for my kids, so I have to rush them every morning and wake them up and rush them, like drop them off at daycare and leave them there, and barely have time with my children because we be working 5 days a week, like 8 hours. You come home, they're tired, you're tired, you don't have energy to spend with them. That's the reason I joined Opulence. And my friend Amina shared with me, and I didn't even have the time to come to a tour or like anything like that. I just mentioned how it is and what it does and all the products, and I was like upward. I was like, sign me up. I sent all my information to my friend, and I said, sign me up. I'm ready. I just wanna be part of this amazing organization so I can have the time and freedom for my family. So I've been with Opulence now for 8 months, and I'm working so hard to get that life I'm dreaming about. I'm not there yet, but I'm working hard towards it. Thank you everyone for having me share my story.
Oh my God, that's awesome, Naima. I find that when we speak from our heart, we all can feel it. Did you feel Naima's energy? I can totally feel it. And when you feel like, oh my God, like, and I want to be able to pass on this information to people. I just think it's amazing. And I can sense it from your voice, Naima. The passion is like, I can't see my children, to be rushed to school every morning and crying and I have to go to work and do this and do that. Like, I love it. So thank you so much for sharing that, Naima. Very, very inspirational. And I know you can do it. You have done a big step of hosting our calls, and I congratulated you. When Ifra talked to me about you, I was like, okay, let's do it. I'm all about rising stars and bringing people into the plate. So very, very, very exciting. Anybody else before we wrap up? 1 more minute. Share with me 1 minute story before we go. We have Christy. Christy, do you want to share your story with us? Kirsty. Kirsty Niasai. Are you here with us? Maybe she raised her hand by mistake. Kirsty, are you here? All right, maybe not. What about Peter? Peter, do you want to share your story? Okay, it looks like he didn't. Awesome. I know sometimes people are shy, but I love to hear stories and they are very, very inspirational. Having said that, team, I wish you all a phenomenal weekend. I hope that, you find someone to be a blessing today. Pick up the phone, grab your agendas, treat your business as this is your first 30 days business and your first 30 days in the business, and make it happen. Set up a goal, set up a target. I am here. You can always text me, and I would love to see you, grow and bloom and expand. So also, yes, we are celebrating the mothers tomorrow. So congratulations and happy Mother's Day to our beautiful mothers in the team in Opulence Global. Today we had actually a smaller crew. I know it's a long weekend, so a lot of people are, having time with their families. So happy Mother's Day to our beautiful moms in Opulence Global. Have a blessing day and obviously time with your children. I hope you all can see your children and be with them and celebrate, of course, love, because I cannot find such a bigger love than the love from, mothers to child and to children. So I will do a FaceTime with my mom, probably, right? Because my mom is not here with me. But I wish you all the best. Have an amazing time. And thank you all so much for your time and for being here. Mwah. Love you all. See you tomorrow.